Hey guys, so here I am. It's Nuri Castillo Crawford. I am the author of 3,585 Miles to Be an American Girl. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, it is an amazing story about a little girl who moves to the United States of America in, with her family in search of a better future for all of us. If you want to get in touch with me, definitely follow us and connect with us on some social media platforms that we have. Facebook, 1010 Publishing. You can also find me at Nuri Castillo Crawford on Facebook. Twitter, I am RLNUNUCC. And also at 3,585 Miles to Be an American Girl. On Instagram, you can find me at 1010 Publishing, 1010 Publishing. If you have any questions about what the blog is about or how to get in touch with me, you can hit me up on email at 1010publishingus@gmail.com. And I'll definitely get back with you. You can also hit me up at 470-440-0018. That's 470-440-0018. And that's the business mobile number, so it definitely will get back with you within 24 hours. So, let's get into our platform. I will always start off with a little tidbit, some history, something about immigration, a contribution by an immigrant or an immigrant product. Then we'll get into some of the publishing stuff, and then maybe towards the end I'll share about what my week looks like. So, this past week or the end of the week, I attended a conference with the Association of Latino Administrators and Superintendents in Utah. It was a great time of collaboration and engagement, lots of learning and networking, and just learning about all of the great things that are happening throughout our nation to support all children. And of course, focusing on ensuring that equality and equity is accessible to all children, including Latino children. So one comment that was made, and we were sharing data, etc. First, I heard that one in every four public school student in Utah is of Latino Hispanic descent. And I was a little shocked because I was thinking, I didn't know that. And furthermore, and this is the tidbit that I'm going to share with you today, I learned that Utah used to be part of Mexico. Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I know. So I found out, of course, I knew that California had been. So I did a little bit of digging and found out that California, Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, Arizona, parts of Colorado, and parts of Wyoming were all part of Mexico until the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo in 1848. So, wow, right? So, I started thinking, so it's Latino Hispanic people aren't just immigrants. Some people from the country of Mexico have been in this country, or their family roots are embedded into this country's history even prior to what we know as the United States of America. So that's how rich and diverse this country originated as, you know. So that was a very interesting for me to learn. Um, anyway, so let's talk about some publishing stuff. Definitely wanted to share that when you are publishing your book, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is not having your book professionally reviewed in terms of technical errors, which is grammatical errors. I shared on an earlier blog that I did and still found an error after the first printing had occurred. So just to share and say, like, I had reviewed it, well, I want to say 1,000, but it wasn't 1,000. Reviewed it so many times, and I had people review it for accuracy, etc., and yet still mistakes can happen. So definitely make sure that that part is well taken care of, and that even after you get the draft printing done, go back and let other people look at it again. Because I think sometimes when you look at it and you see it, this is for the, like, this, some advice for self-publishers. When you see it and you've seen it so many times, you kind of start reading what you think it should be instead of what it is. So that's just some information or tidbit for you about that part. So how's your writing going? I mean, have you started doing some of the writing? I know that we talked about trying to set aside at least 15 minutes a day to write. And sometimes I do consider myself like the Latina Alice in Wonderland, because I give very good advice, but I seldom ever follow it. I've been trying to finish up my second book, which is a parent involvement topic, genre type book. And I promise you, I've not been able to sit down and try to wrap it up. It is like 85-90% done. I've even already started talking to Demetrius Bullock Motion, who is the illustrator of 3,585 Miles to Be an American Girl. And he's going to do the book cover for me for this parental guide. So I'm just like, I need to get it done. I have a lot going on in terms of the current book that's out. So I haven't, dedicated the time that I need to dedicate to it. Okay, so this Saturday, if you want to catch me, I'm going to be at Baggett Elementary School. They are having an international festival. They have tons of sponsors, and I'm going to get to share a little bit of my story with the audience, and sell my book and share my book, set up over there for a little while. So I'm super excited about joining the kids and the staff at Baggett Elementary School. I think I'm going to get to see my friend there. She's also an assistant principal, and she's at that school. So Katina Terry is her name. And so hopefully I'll get the chance to see her there. But if you are in the area, or if you want to experience some international awesomeness, you should try to check us out at Baggett Elementary School here in Gwinnett County. I'm looking forward to it. Also, I did get a chance to communicate with the principal of, drumroll, Mt.Healthy Elementary School. That's the very first school that I attended, and that in the book Sophia goes to upon arriving to the United States of America. So I'm really crossing my fingers, and I hope that we can make it happen. Definitely want to go there and see the kids and just kind of share. Like, it's going to be so strange, awkward, and awesome all at the same time. Just, being there. I mean, if I close my eyes, I can almost remember everything. There's like some things I don't want to share because it's kind of embarrassing, but like I can just remember everything. I remember where the bathroom is, remember where I sat, and I don't know, it's going to be really strange. I mean, unless they've done like tons of renovations, I'm pretty sure I'm going to remember exactly where the cafe is, where the front office is, where the clinic area is, etc. So I'm hoping that I get to go. And then I did contact the Catholic school that I went to because I only went to Mount Healthy for 1 year, and then after that, my parents had joined the church, etc. And my sister and I, we ended up going, attending the Catholic school in Columbus, Indiana. So anyway, I'm excited, and I hope that we can make that happen. So I hope that you have a great rest of the week. Make things happen for yourself. And if you can dream it, then and you believe it, then you can achieve it. Remember that. Remember, if you want to get in touch with me, hit me up on Facebook. I'm at 1010 Publishing. Um, and I'm also under my name, Nori Castillo Crawford. I'm also under that name on LinkedIn. I'm at 1010 Publishing on Instagram, and I am at RLNUNUCC. So it's like real new CC, RLNUNUCC, on Twitter, and I'm also at 3,585 miles to be an American girl on Twitter. Hit me up, and I'll definitely would love to connect with you. Remember to be patient and understanding, and caring for one another. And if you are a DACA recipient, I just want you to know that I stand with you, and that I believe that we will come out stronger and more united at the end. And it breaks my heart to think that people wouldn't understand that you came as a child with your parents and had no choice in doing so. I definitely was that kid. I came to this country with my parents and had literally no choice. I would have been like the saddest kid on the planet if my parents had left me. Very attached to my family. So I pray for the DACA recipients every single day, and I know that we will overcome, and together we will all move forward. And this will all be like an episode of triumphant history and strong character, and being a good reflection of fighting for what you know is right. So have a great week, guys, and the weather's getting warmer, so spring is coming. Have a great rest of the week. Bye, guys.